with my members. These beliefs are essential to me because they help to create a safe and trusting environment for my clients to trust me, and especially when they are feeling suicidal or in crisis mode or want to relapse. We have to be able to make sure that we are open and we have that relationship with them to come to us and talk to us about it. I value these. These are core values that I value closely and align with my own ethical standards. I value the core principles of the ACA: autonomy, to do good, to do no harm to others, justice, and fidelity. One key ethical responsibility is avoiding the imposition of personal values on my clients. I got to maintain that they are my members and their clients. They're not friends. They're not family members. So just maintaining those professional boundaries. As a counselor, I must remain self-aware, ensure that my personal beliefs do not interfere with my clients' goals or decision-making or the process. Sometimes we have young children coming in, or young teenagers or young adults, and I have to make sure that I'm respecting their decisions, and not crossing and being in mother mode. I also want to discuss next the counselor dispositions that I consider to be my strengths. I think my first strength is the empathy. This is one of my strongest qualities. I'm able to genuinely understand and connect with others, feelings which help build the rapport and trust. I think just being, for me, hard to find that. And then it may sound strange, but after going through my organ transplants, I just seem to be more empathetic to others and try and put myself in their shoes and what they're going through so I can experience what they're feeling, so I can be better at providing the service that I'm there to provide. Second is professionalism. Is another one of my strengths. I work on it every day, but I understand the importance of maintaining appropriate boundaries, being reliable, and communicating respectfully. I think everybody wants to be treated with respect. And when you give respect, you get it. A lot of our homeless members and stuff, they do have a lot of traumas and don't get the respect that they deserve. They are human. So I try to keep that in mind and practice that every day at work. Third is just cultural sensitivity. It's a strength that I continue to develop on a daily basis, and one that I really do value. I recognize that clients come from diverse backgrounds, and it's important to respect those backgrounds and traditions, and I understand those differences. I love the opportunity to learn something new when it comes to a diverse background. It gives me more knowledge, so the next time I have more cultural sensitivity. I love to be inclusive. I was excluded a lot. So I like to maintain that inclusive, everybody being, part of something. I do groups just to make sure everybody's involved. And while I have strengths, I also recognize areas that I do need to grow in. One is developing stronger emotional boundaries, because I'm naturally empathetic. I sometimes take on others' emotions. I'm working on this through self-awareness and supervision. It's kind of hard. Self-care is very important. My work does promote that. Our own mental health days, take a day off, do something for myself. So I am a personal medicine certified as well. So I've been working on that, which has been helping me quite a bit. Another area of growth for me is building clinical confidence. Is a little intimidating right now. I plan to improve this through practice, feedback, and continued learning. told that always told that I should be a counselor, I'm easy to talk to. So I'm just following that calling, but it still can be a little intimidating. But I just want to build confidence for myself and for whoever that I might be trying to help. I would also like to discuss my own professional identity. This requires lifelong learning, staying current with research, and following ethical and legal standards, which I plan to do. Keeping up with everything, keeping up with changes. I sometimes hear the therapist talking, the halls of new things or papers that they've read, things to do and suggesting recommendations and just brainstorming off each other. I think that's great. So I hope I have that support wherever I may go. Supervision will play a major role in my development, helping me improve my skills, ensure that ethical practices, understanding the laws such as confidentiality and consent is also critical. We do have that now, but it's always good practice to always have that in the back. I have chosen to focus on American Counseling Association. The ACA provides benefits such as continuing education, networking opportunities, advocacy efforts, being involved in professional organization supports my growth. Will support my growth by keeping me informed and staying connected with others. Finally, professionalism when using Zoom is important. This includes being prepared, dressing appropriately, and engaging throughout the presentation. Through Zoom, you want to make sure that connection is made. You want to make sure that you're paying attention and just, I know when I do my virtual appointments or meetings, I want to make sure that they're being active listening, asking questions, let them know that I'm paying attention. So that is important. And then the privacy, the confidentiality, making sure you're in a secure room, making sure no one can hear you. That's all important as well. I'd like to end that my development as a counselor is guided by the ethics, the growth, professionalism, and hopefully everything that I learned with GCU. By the time I finish this course, I hope I can come back and revisit this video and have more confidence and more knowledge and more experience and more answers. Thank you for your time.